This university had been given a donation of hundreds of library books from the University of Sydney. And there'd been media coverage about it, hundreds of books. But there was a problem. The new university didn't want the books. They didn't need the books. Some of them were duplicates. Some of them were out of date. Some of them were even infested with mites. What a dilemma. So the library staff came up with this great plan. They got a truck and they loaded these hundreds of library books into the truck. They drove it out way to the back of the campus. They dug a bloody big hole and they buried the books. A university burying books, can you imagine? It got better actually because the student council found out and they tipped off the media. Next thing, they've brought me in as the media specialist to try to do damage control. And I certainly couldn't stop all of it. Can you imagine having a front page like this, seeing a headline like this about your organisation? It took a long time to move on from that. So, 2 lessons from that experience. Never bury anything unless you want it to grow. And secondly, never underestimate the potential for well-meaning people to do dumb things. Did those library staff have good intentions? Of course. Were their actions really justified? Not so much. So you need the competence and the capability as well. You know, having influence starts with an outstanding reputation. Would you agree? And your reputation is what other people think and say about you. You can't control that, but you can impact it by being very clear on what you stand for and making sure that you communicate that consistently. That's character. And making sure that that lines up when people directly experience you. That's competence. So my final tip is look at those 2 areas, character and competence, and decide which one of those you're going to build up to strengthen your influence. Because if you put those 2 together, people will only say amazing things about you. And that is how you ignite your influence.